from having nothing on the DonutSMP to building insanely huge farms and finding insane money-making methods that nobody knows about. Dude, it is actually working. This is episode 2 of how I'll be going from 0 to $1 billion from the DonutSMP. So grab your popcorn and snacks because in this episode, I'll be going from 25 million all the way up to 100. So no further or more, let's get into the video. So just in case you didn't watch episode 1, we left off with 11 skeleton spawners, a 240 module bamboo farm, and obviously 25 million. Ever since the last video, I've been AFKing the whole time, so we have a full double chest of bamboo blocks. But I'm not gonna sell them right now because I'm waiting for the orders to go up a little bit. And since I had been AFKing for so long, I was able to buy 2 more skeleton spawners. Oh, and I ordered $14 million worth of observers, and you'll see why I did that later. I also went ahead and built another layer of the bamboo farm. Alright, it is all finished up. It should be working perfectly now. The bamboo prices also went to a good price, so I went ahead and sold them. Alright, in total, we made around 10 mil. I'll take it. Yep, 11 mil. Nice. It's pretty good. Okay, I have been AFKing for an extremely long time. I'm talking like probably 16 hours, so our bamboo farm probably made a lot of money. And also, I placed the skellies down, so I'm gonna go ahead and order the bones first. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I made a lot more money than I thought I was going to because we only have like, what, 13 skellies? But yeah, that was not bad. We made like 1.5 mil. Okay, double chests. Alright, that's the thing. I think I'm actually gonna save the bamboo because sometimes the orders go up to like $106 and this is actually really low right now. Okay, I have been AFKing for an insane amount of time. Okay, pause. Before we move on, I just want to explain something. Right as I was done recording the first episode, I started editing it down, and this took a few days. So keep in mind, those few days, I was AFKing the entire time. So yes, we gained a lot of money early on, but it's gonna start getting a lot harder. I ordered all those observers, yeah, so all of those observers orders are completed. Hopefully the bamboo blocks are high orders right now. 107, amazing. All right, let's see how much we got. Okay, 1 double chest. I kind of expected that. Okay, that is, yo, that is insane. Okay, there's no way. Okay, yeah, it's just 1. All right, I don't know how much we're about to make from this, but we start after 24 mil, so let's see. Okay, we made around a total of like 22 million. All right, we just made 250k off the bones. Honestly, that is pretty solid. Now, something did happen that I'm kind of an idiot for. Let me show y'all. So basically, last night, I forgot to turn this thing on. So all the shulkers were piling up in these hoppers pretty much. And then there wasn't enough room for them, so they started despawning. We lost a lot of money, but I think we have... Yeah, we almost have a full double chest, but we did lose a lot of money, which kind of sucks. I'm actually going to go ahead and start selling some of the observers.
I was selling a stack of observers for about 125k. And if you remember, we were ordering observers for $700 each. And if you times 700 times 64, which is a complete stack, it's only $45,000. So for each stack of observers I'm selling, I'm making over 60k profit. And keep in mind, we ordered a ton of observers. After I was done selling some observers, I went ahead and ordered some bamboo I had.
Alright, everything is ordering and we made... Alright, we made around a little over 8 mil. That is pretty solid. I'll take that. Now, there is one thing I want to try. I'm pretty trash at PvP, but I want to go and try to do a duel. So I'm going to buy the stuff I need to do a duel and see if we can make some money off of getting some kits. Alright, I think we got everything we need. I'm pretty trash at PvP, but yeah, we spent like 2 mil on this. So hopefully we can make some money from these gears. Observers are selling, but here we go. This guy might not even have gear now that I think about it, but we're about to see. Did I actually just take my freaking totem off? Are you serious? A true gambler never quits. I just spent another 3 mil. Milo the Foot, 52% win rate. Let's go! Doggone! Give me that!
I only ended up getting 2 pieces of gear because other stuff burned.
Okay, he has a 70% win rate. Holy crap. Bushwhack. Alright, let's see what this guy has. Let's go, let's go! Don't let it burn! Let's go, bro! We got it again. Our helmet broke, though. Yo, let's go. This guy's freaking trash. Oh my gosh, another gear set. This is actually going so well.
Seeing that I kept wanting more and more gear sets, I kept playing.
I'm just a controller player, so please go easy. Yo, this guy's on controller. I'm about to smoke him. Okay, we won.
Turns out the next guy I was facing was actually streaming at the time. He then asked if I could promote his stream, so I did the most logical thing I could.
my gosh, bro. I feel so bad for him.
Just want to say, I don't feel bad for him, and I hope he loses his next duel.
I'm dead. Yeah, okay. Alright, GG's, bro. Alright, we just lost, but I guess that's alright. We won a bunch of gear sets, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. Alright, we have a bunch of gear now, so it's time to sell all of it. Alright, everything is all repaired, and let's see how much we can sell this for. Blast Protection 4, we can sell these for 320k each. That is pretty good.
Now that I had listed all the gear, I was realizing how expensive it actually is. So I decided to order a bunch of diamonds and the stuff I need to make the gear, so then I can just resell it. And I ended up spending around 4 to 5 mil on this. I then got the diamonds from my order and started making diamond helmets. After a bit of AFKing, most of the books we needed were finally ordered. Oh, and just in case you're wondering, every helmet has Prot 4 on Breaking 3 and Mending on it. And as I was enchanting, the helmets were also selling at the same time. Overall, this money-making method is pretty good, it just takes a crap ton of time to do and is extremely boring.
Alright, we have an auction full of helmets. Now we just pretty much just gotta wait for them to sell.
Remember when we ordered observers for $700 each? Well, look at the prices on them now. Since they went up so much more than we ordered them for, we can literally just resell them on orders.
Alright, there we go. We just made around 6 mil. I'll take it.
I also had a decent amount of observers left, so I just started selling them on auction. By the way, if you're enjoying the video so far, I really appreciate it if you subscribed. Oh, and if we get 1,000 likes on this video, I'll spend 1,000 days in Dr. Donut's walls.
There we go. Our sugar boxes are already selling. We're already up to 61 million, which is pretty solid. Alright, I've been AFKing and letting my helmets and stuff sell, and oh my gosh, they all sold, and yeah, I actually made a decent amount of profit from this, so I don't regret doing this at all. Alright, all of them are sold. We made around 7 mil from that. That is actually kind of crazy. Alright, I am back. I have not recorded in a very long time. I've been AFKing this bamboo farm for like, honestly, it's probably been around like maybe 9 hours, 10 hours. I'm not sure how long. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be trying to make a crimson farm since we have 16 skeleton spawners. Also, if you look at our bow, everything on our auction sold. All of those helmets sold, which honestly, I don't regret doing that method at all. And also, some of these observers, full showcase of observers, sold as well.
After buying an amethyst pickaxe, it was time to go be a digger. Also, as I'm digging this area out, it's time for a mini Q&A. Is this picture of Dr. Donut A, real, or B, fake? If you said A, you're correct. After I was done digging the area out, I started buying the materials I was going to need for the Crimson Farm. After I had everything I needed for the farm, it was time to start working on it. After a few more things, the Crimson Farm was just about done, and now we have to build the auto sorter and the shulker loader. I placed down our 16 skeleton spawners to start generating bones for our farm, and I also bought 3 more from the shard shop. I also bought an amethyst pickaxe and started digging out the area a little more, just to make sure we had enough room for the auto sorter and the shulker loader. And after a while of digging, we even upgraded our block cell multiplier. Once I felt like I had enough area to dig out, I sold my amethyst pickaxe and started buying the materials I was going to need for the shulker loader and auto sorter. I also made this one module, this auto sorter, just to make sure the one I was going to build was actually going to work. After I knew that it was working, I started working on the shulker loader. Instead of just making the auto sorter how I was originally going to do it, I decided I might as well just stack the auto sorter right on top of the shulker loader to see if that worked. Also, I had to break some of the shulker loader down to rewire some of the hoppers, because I wanted to organize the shulkers of the different things the Crimson Farm produced. But before I did that, I started working on the auto sorter. After I was done with the auto sorter, I fully repaired the shulker loader, and this thing was just living off of hopes and dreams, honestly. Also, as I'm building this bubble elevator, I just want to say thank you so much for all the support on my last video. I mean, it got over 100,000 views, which is actually insane. And on top of that, Dr. Donut himself even watched it, which is just crazy. So thank you so much for this. I really appreciate that. After building the bubble elevator and wiring everything up, I dropped some bones into it and even made a little spot where I can put my skeleton spawner so it's easier to get the bones up there. And everything seemed to be working pretty good. So I'm gonna AFK until this thing is done, like producing and using all the bones, and we'll see if it's working or not. Okay, this farm is just, I don't think it's working right now because there's not many bones in there. So I think I need to put more bone meal in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy and order some bones. I spent 365k on a bone order and it immediately filled up. 345k. Now we're definitely gonna lose money from this, but okay, that was quick. I rewired the redstone clock to the autocrafters because for some reason it was ticking extremely slowly. After I had added a few more bones and rewired the clock, it produced its first shulker, so that's how I knew it was working.
Alright, but I'm gonna go ahead and AFK. Alright, I have been AFKing for a really long time. I did mess with some of the redstone on the Crimson Farm to make sure everything was working properly. Let's go ahead and order this. Okay, we made around 400k.
The whole time I had been AFKing and building the Crimson Farm, the bamboo was also piling up.
Everything is ordered, and in total we made around 13 million. That's pretty solid. Now, that seems really good, but we still have $14 million to go, which, that's kind of a lot. Bro, I'm still recording. Alright, I have been AFKing for an extremely long time. All the bamboo has been building up, so we should be able to get 100 million with this last sell. Also, the Crimson Farm still ran for an extremely long time, and it ended up filling this entire chest up. 300. I'm just gonna slash sell the rest so we can get our sell multiplier up as well. Alright, let's see how much we make from this bamboo farm. Yo, let's go! 100 million. I'm gonna be honest, that was not really that hard, but going to 250 million is definitely gonna be really hard.